So just the matchup with Arturo, just what have you kind of seen from him so far if you guys have watched film?
I mean, he was a phenomenal player last year, and he's gotten even better this year. I think he's added stuff to his game. He's become a lot better shooter. He's able to step out, hit the three, time out consistently. So it's one of those guys where it's not just an effort from me or from Trey. It's a team effort to contain him. Everyone has to be on their P's and Q's. Make sure we know where he's at all times. They really focus on getting him the ball. He's a really good player down there. He deals with the double really well. So it's going to take a lot of focus from us to contain that.
He can really run the floor too. How does that affect the way you have to, I guess, approach the game?
I mean, you always got to run the floor. As a big, we're always tasked with running the floor. But now, you don't have it that often. That there's a guy that's really keeping you honest on running the floor. So it's going to take focus. From every focus and concentration, just every single time making that effort to run down the floor.
What's different about them as a team? Just obviously as a collection of players, they're different without Murphy. They seem to be obviously more guard out.
Right. They got a lot of transfers. Of course, got Marcus Carr, probably the most significant one of those. But they've got a lot of new guys. But it's interesting because those new guys they've gotten are guys that have really experienced. Have never played in college, so they know what they're doing. So it's a very new group, which is interesting. I thought they were. Of course, they were a very challenging matchup for us last year, and they've retained some of those pieces while adding a lot to their team as well. So I think it's going to be a tough game for us.
What have you learned from the first two Big Ten games that needs to either carry over or improve from those first two games?
It's something that I think we've been needing to do since the first game of the season, which is putting two halves together. I've seen how important it is. Even basically every single game we've played, I feel like there's been one half where we haven't started off the way we should have been. Starting off, so I think that's going to be a big one for us. Starting to put games together and practicing, putting a lot of effort into every drill from the start of the drill, making sure we're locked in, making sure we're ready to go right from the start of practice. It's tough to work on stuff like that in practice, I guess. Being ready for the second half, but the coach has been really creative with doing some stuff like doing a couple non-contact, shooting drills, and then going right back into a tough competitive drill, just to get us make sure we're locked in at the start.
How do you feel like the lineups with you and Travion playing together kind of fit in from here on out? Is that something you feel like maybe Purdue moves back toward, or is that something you just have when you need it?
I think it's something we have when we need it. Like those couple games where we did it, I think it worked out pretty well. I think defensively it worked out decently, and now it's going to be something we can go situationally back to if Coach Payne sees fit to start the game that way, then he does. But right now, of course, we're starting with Nogel at the 4. I think I really like that as well. He's such a physical guy and he's really good. We can move him around. He can guard 1 through 4 basically. So I think that really gives us a lot of versatility. But I think it's nice that over the course of the game we can go to those lineups if we need it.
Are you going to be starting